I'm going to speak for a second about signs and messages. I'm cleaning my house, and not every message, spiritual insight, or lesson will come from a source where, let's say, you're open to it, like in a healing or reading. So I was dusting, and this crystal fell over pretty strongly. It's a smoky quartz. Now, I was doing something in that area, but it really shouldn't have fell over for the amount that I touched it. However, you guys have all heard me talk about quartz. It responds electromagnetically to its environment. So I feel like there was some energy interaction between me and this stone that needed to harmonize, or the stone was responding to something in my energy field in my home. When I'm cleaning my home, I also set the intention that I'm blessing my home. So spiritual people know this, that this is one way to actually bless your house. If you feel that are in enough of a clear mental state when you clean, you're not frantic, you're able to concentrate, process your thoughts. If you're able to send out the vibration that you're purifying your home, because that's what you're doing, mind, body, spirit, when you clean, you can actually really set that intention. So I was doing that because I like to always clean before I actually do a spiritual blessing anyway. So my intention was to bless the house, but this crystal fell over when I touched it just slightly. Smoky quartz is for intuition. So I would look at this for myself, let's say, and say, okay, they want me to notice something. First of all, if something unexpected happens in the universe, a lot of times it's so that you notice it, because a lot of times our ordinary things we don't always take notice of. So smoky quartz is great for intuition, intuitive development, psychic dreams. It can help with astral projection. And I also really like it for healing and healing trauma, because the gray within it, it's kind of like bringing clarity to a murky water in a sense. Like the gray is hard to see through, but the quartz kind of illuminates that. So it might make my intuition more clear. It might be telling me, listen to your intuition, because I did have a very intense week with the Pluto transit, and my intuition is now creating a new pathway for me to see what's coming up next, in a sense. So I would just say that it's encouraging me to have clear vision. But this is one way that you can receive signs and messages from the universe. Pay attention to your environment. The Native Americans were great at this with animals. They looked at the earth, they looked at animals, but you can also look at what I would call the microcosm of your own home and see what's shifting and changing. And things like this kind of happen to me pretty regularly, but I also put out there always the energetic vibration that the universe make their messages come to me in a clear and definitive way.